Good morning. Today is November the 3rd, and you're listening to the Bread of Life Daily Devotional. Sadness comes upon you and I like a raging wave, and it swallows us up and throws us around in the waters of sorrow and bitterness and sadness. Out of all of the attributes that you and I maintain, seems to have the greatest effect. It brings upon you and I a sense of distraught, and it brings upon a feeling of depression. But did you know God did not make us to be sad? Today's devotion is found in the book of Ezekiel, chapter number 13, verse 22. The Bible says, "Because with lies ye have made the heart of the righteous sad, whom I have not made sad, and strengthened the hands of the wicked, that he should not return from his wicked way by promising him life." Sadness has a way of destroying our day. It seems like we can go from a feeling of happiness and joyful times to a season of sadness in just a couple of seconds or a matter of minutes. We can be on the tops and then on the mountaintops of joyfulness and down in the valley of despair in just a couple of hours with one single line of news. But God did not make you and I to be sad. So we ask ourselves, where does sadness come from? In our verse here, we find that lies have a way of making the righteous sad. You know, lies come in the form of news. They come and they attach themselves to a circumstance. And lies have a way of creeping their way into whatever news that is that brings us from a state of joy to a state of grieving. And lies come in with that news and separate the joy. And they are the breeders, if you will, of sadness. Because lies will tell you things like there is no way you will ever experience joy again. Lies will come in with that news and tell you that you have enjoyed your last sunrise. And lies will come in with that news and tell you that all hope is lost. And lies make the righteous sad. You see, for the righteous are those that are saved by God's wonderful grace. They are those that are sealed and those that will be gladly welcome the day our precious Lord comes for you and for me. But lies have a way of making the righteous sad. And they tell us things that destroy any hope. And so God clearly says in this verse, "Whom I have not made sad." And so if lies are the reason for sadness, God is the author of joyfulness. And these two feelings, joy and sadness, come at different times in our life. And they should not be dependent upon the news. They should not be dependent upon the circumstances. In other words, we can be joyful when bad news comes. We can be joyful if we get a flat tire. We can be joyful at the passing of a loved one. We can be joyful in all of the sorrows and griefs that come our way. Because the news has a way of hitting us at all hours of the day. Sometimes it comes early in the morning. Sometimes it comes in the middle of the night. But our circumstance does not have to bring on sadness. Instead, it can welcome joyfulness. It can welcome thankfulness. It can welcome all of those wonderful attributes because we know who sent the news our way. We know that God is the author of everything that happens to you and to me in our life. And so if God willed it, we can be thankful and we can even be joyful in the midst of all of our troubles and sorrows that we have going on in our life. So remember today that God did not make you to be sad, but lies have a way of making the righteous sad. So let's go out there today. No matter the news, no matter the circumstance, let us be joyful and let's not be made to be sad. God bless you is our heart's desire this morning. You've been listening to the Bread of Life Daily Devotional, a ministry of Shady Acres Baptist Church in Houston, Texas. For more information on Shady Acres Baptist Church, our ministries, or our missionaries, please check us out at www.shadyacresbaptistchurch.com or check us out on Facebook. To live stream our services, please check out www.stevebrownministries.com or check us out on YouTube.